Hi, I'm with Suzuki Kino of Medinet, the CBO of Medinet, in fact. So tell us a little bit about what Medinet does.
Medinet is specialized in the area of immunotherapy first, and secondly, we will make a business in contract manufacturing for the regenerative medicine, cell processing in general.
From your perspective, what's the state of the regenerative medicine space?
Yes. Okay. In the world, there is a big problem of the cost. Cost matters for the regenerative medicine. When we try to get the market authorization or regulatory approval, we have to move from the phase 1 study to phase 2, phase 3, and in phase 3 studies, we have to make lots of randomized comparative studies. In that case, it costs a lot. Therefore, after the getting a marketing approval, pricing of the product become very expensive. It doesn't give any benefit to the patient, to the society, and that comes from the problem of the regulatory issues. This square holes with a round peg, it doesn't fit. So therefore, we need the change of the regulation. So Japan, eventually established a new regulatory framework for the regenerative medicine. There might be two double track. One is for the medical treatment, the other is for the product. So we can pick up the better shape for the making a business to use a different type of the regulations. So after that, once we realize the actual the product or treatment, the patient will get the benefit to have the very advanced therapies for their disease.
So this regulatory framework in which you speak, it seems very progressive, relatively progressive.
Yes.
So is that enabling both the region or to Japan to really essentially be a leader in the regenerative medicine space on a global basis?
Yes, I believe so. Yes. For the example, the non-Japanese companies or non-Japanese the researcher who has a very innovative technologies in the area of regenerative medicine or cellular therapies. If they try to try to make a business with this kind of technology or product, it costs a lot. So and also it is very time consuming. Therefore, they try to get into the Japanese market, or they try to use a Japanese legal framework. They reduce their costs, and during the commercialization time in Japan, they can produce say cash. Then they can move back to their own country or other area to make much more studies or effort to make a business. Yes.
So then I would imagine that partnering and collaboration on an international basis is really necessary.
Yes.
I mean, really will accelerate the development of the space in a kind of wider range.
In that case, Medinet has say services as a contract manufacturer for the foreign the players, of course domestic player also. So we like to give the services for the contract manufacturing to the players in the world, including Japanese players, to reduce their manufacturing costs. So we like to play such a kind of role. We are eager to do that.
And so in an event like this, how does that play into the objectives that you're describing here?
Okay, we have already established new facilities close to the Tokyo International Airport, which is much closer to Tokyo area, not Narita Airport, Haneda Airport. It's 30 minutes from the center of Tokyo. And close to that area, we established a 30,000 square feet size of the cell processing facility, a brand new facility there. And within a few months, the new facility will be in operation. So we have already started to make to show our potential client to see our facilities.
And to what degree is your client base composed of international companies versus in-country companies?
I think both. I think 50-50 basis.
Okay.
Yes.
That's very exciting.
Yes.
Well, Suzuki, thank you for spending a few moments and describing Medinet and giving us a perspective of the regenerative medicine space.
Yes. All right, thank
Yeah,
you.
very good.